Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about this clip that I've seen going around Twitter. Now, this clip is not immediately controversial, but shit gets weird really quickly, as it always does on this channel too. I'll show you the clip in a second, but the clip is basically this woman who is cutting a child's hair. From what I understood, it's her kid, but I don't know if that's a fact that's been confirmed. So she's cutting a child's hair. Now, the way that the camera is positioned is a rather low angle. So this type of angle. So you see all of her, but you see her like part of her bottom half. Like you see her ass in the shot. Let's just put it that way. It looks like she's wearing some kind of workout gear. I did not stare at my screen for that long to figure it out, but she is wearing leggings or something along those lines. It's very tight and it very much accentuates her ass, okay? The reason why this has turned into a controversial thing is, again, because not only is she cutting a kid's hair, and a lot of people were like, this is inappropriate to wear around kids, which is a different story we're not really going to get into here, but she's using this clip to promote her OnlyFans. So let's just watch the clip. Now, this is the one I found. It's censored.
Using a literal child to promote your OF has got to be one of the most grimy, most slimy, most disgusting things I have ever seen on the internet. Could you imagine if that was a grown man recording himself in a banana hammock while cutting a little girl's hair, and then he turns to the camera and says, "Subscribe, guys"? Bro would be on Alcatraz. What is this double standard? This has got to be borderline child abuse. Is that her kid? That's weird. Did somebody entrust her with that kid knowing what she's up to? That's still weird. Did somebody entrust her with that kid without knowing what she's up to? That's scary. And the fact that this is not uncommon is absolutely atrocious. The plethora of women that act like this around little boys are not being held accountable, and they are not being talked about enough.
There is censoring in this. I can't find the original version. I went to one of the Twitters shown, and that clip is, surprise, surprise, gone. Now, honestly, out of all of this, I don't think wearing gym leggings around a child is the controversy. So let's be very clear about that. If you are wearing what you're wearing to the gym around a child, I feel like 90% of the time it's fine, unless you're going to the gym dressed in some inappropriate type of ways. That being said, leggings are meant to be tight, so there are levels of appropriate and inappropriateness, in my opinion, even with leggings, depending on how see-through they might be, how tight they might be. You know, sometimes you just need to size up anyway. The point isn't really about the leggings. If she's wearing leggings, that's no issue to me, because I don't think leggings should be inherently sexualized, but this is all context-based, right? The issue here is with the implications. So first of all, if you're promoting your OnlyFans, there is an immediate implication. Now, I have no issue with OnlyFans. Frankly, people can do with their bodies what they want. The issue here is that a kid is kind of being dragged into it. Even if it's indirectly, you're still promoting your OnlyFans with a kid in the shot where you're promoting your OnlyFans. Now, I don't know if this is just my little controversial take, but I do not want to see a child, no child ever, near anything that is promoting sexual content. No, absolutely not. There's no need for it. It's damaging, and I just don't see the point. Now, like I said, we go back to the implications, because there are multiple implications here. Because first of all, you have really tight clothing on in a shot with a child where you're mentioning OnlyFans. So if people see OnlyFans, like I said, whether you're selling just bikini pics or straight up porn, people will associate some kind of graphic content with your OnlyFans, right? So when they see OnlyFans and then they see you wearing something tight, it's immediately sexualized. It's, I think, arguably, women in anything tight at any given point are immediately sexualized. That's another conversation. But in this particular case, it is sexualized because we have the reference to OnlyFans. So already the lens in which people are looking at you is different. right? I'm pretty sure that if you had a picture of you doing whatever and then a picture of you doing whatever with the caption under OnlyFans, people are gonna look at it differently because of the implication. Sounding like Dennis from It's Always Sunny, and that is very alarming to me. Based on this implication too, the question is, what are you trying to say by having a kid in this video, this promotional video, this promotional material? Why is a child there? Because I went to the Twitter, and on her Twitter, she has videos of her shaving or like cutting the hair of grown-ass men. So I'm like, why couldn't your promotional material, it would be clickbaity because again, the implication is kind of like, oh, this man's gonna be on OnlyFans content with me, right? But at least then it would be an adult man, right? So people might be mad that you clickbaited, but this is a legal human. On the other hand, here there's a child. What is the implication? What are people supposed to read into it? Because for me, as long as there's a child in the shot, automatically sex should not be a thought in your head with a child in frame, in the shot, with zoom-ins on their face. Sex should not be on the table, like at all. So here I'm really confused as to what they were going for. And if they were going for a level of rage bait, I don't know if that's much better, because if you did it without realizing, which is hard for me to believe, but okay, maybe you're just that stupid. But if you did it to get people to rage like I am right now, I might be raging, I might have fallen for the trick, but it's like, first of all, on the off chance that it's not a trick, I am gonna call you out for real big weirdo behavior. But on the other hand, it's like, again, do people really want to go to the lengths of being called maybe a pedophile or catering to pedophiles in order to get a couple extra maybe subscribers on OnlyFans? Like, is that where we're at? You're okay with the pedo label, so you have a couple extra bucks a month? That's what scares me about this. It's the moral bankruptcy. It has nothing to do with OnlyFans. Any sexual content ever that's being sold or distributed, whatever, involving children, it's case closed for me. So this is not, I don't want to see the comments of this being against sex workers, because it's not. Because I don't lump sex workers together, and I don't think all sex workers are okay with this. I'd say the majority probably are really not okay with this, because sex workers already get so much shit just for being sex workers. So imagine you have someone who is a sex worker who goes viral for involving a child. All the people who are already biased against you will now use this against you as if this is something everyone stands behind. Anyway, that was my screaming for the day. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Honestly, like I said, this is not about OnlyFans or any other type of graphic content website, app, whatever. It's really about the question of, are we going down a very dark path with the involvement of children in activities that are for adults and should be kept that way? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons as always, and I'll catch you guys next time.